Right now, what we know regarding stimulus is there is no stimulus to be had from a federal level anytime soon. Right now, stimulus is running out. The unemployment is pretty much gone. And right now, Americans are just clinging to whatever cash they have left. However, that does not mean you can't get stimulus from a more local level. For example, you can get a hazard pay check from your state and even your county. I'll explain that in just a minute. But first, I want to explain how there are 2 states that will be sending out stimulus checks. First off, we got the state of Colorado, and the second state is actually Harris County in Texas. They will be sending out a $1,200 stimulus check. But first, let's address residents in Colorado. Yes, I reported this back on Wednesday, but I want to expand on exactly what is happening because I missed some information and I want to clarify. First off, this stimulus check will be for $375. That is it. It's a one-time payment, not monthly, not recurring. It's a one-time payment for $375. That does not include any dependents. This is only for people that made less than $52,000 per year and were on unemployment at some point since March 15th. This means that there is going to be roughly 65% of the employment claimants that were on unemployment since March 15th. About 65% of them will receive this $375 fund or payment. This is going to go to roughly 435,000 residents in Colorado. It will only be one stimulus check. And with roughly 5.8 million residents in the state of Colorado, this means less than 10% will even receive this stimulus check. So it is going to a handful of people, but again, it's not going to everybody, and it does not cover dependents. Now, I know this money won't go far, but it is something and it will help out many people. And the goal with this is just to help tide you over for a little bit. Now, it's not going to tide you over very long, but at least it's something. So I applaud Colorado for doing what they can, and I wish more states would do the exact same thing. Now let's talk about the $1,200 stimulus check that residents in Harris County, Texas could potentially get. Now, Harris County is pretty much just Houston. However, there's, I think, 4 corners, 4 suburbs, and so it's all of Harris County, not just Houston, but its majority of the people live in Houston. Harris County is partnering with Catholic Charities to provide $40 million in funding to families. That means it will be $1,200 per household, not per individual. Now, in order to qualify for this, you must be able to show hardships. That means unpaid bills, back rent, lower income that leads to unpaid bills, or maybe late payments, things like that. Any way you can provide hardships, that will work. You have to make less than 80% of the median household income. You must be able to, you must apply between November 2nd and November 6th. That's why I want to bring this to you now, so that if you live in Harris County, you can pretty much be on board and be ready to apply on November 2nd, because once this money's gone, it is gone. Also, you need to apply. You need to go to CatholicCharitiesHelp.org. Okay? CatholicCharitiesHelp.org, or CatholicCharitiesHelp.org. That's the website you need to go to. If you are not sure, all you got to do is go to Google, type in Harris County Stimulus Check, and you will see exactly where you can apply. Also, this $1,200 can be used for anything. It can be used for housing, food, utilities, healthcare, childcare, transportation, or any other urgent need. It can be used for anything. Whatever you want, it can be used for it. In regards to federal stimulus checks, because this is what so many people ask, is why do you only tell us about the little bits of the stimulus check for Colorado, the stimulus check for Texas, the stimulus check for other states? Why not the federal stimulus check? Why can't you answer those questions? It's because I have no idea. I don't know when a stimulus check from a federal level is coming. Okay? I hope it's soon, because a lot of people need it, but as of right now, I just don't know. These are only going to come once a comprehensive stimulus package is passed. And when that happens, again, nobody knows. Now, if you didn't get a chance to watch my video that I did yesterday, that I did last night, make sure you go and watch that, because I explained the stimulus timeline and when you will potentially see a stimulus package based on who wins the presidential election and who wins the Senate, and obviously who wins the House. So all that stuff is in play, and I go over every single scenario. So if you didn't get a chance to go and watch that, I highly recommend you go and do that. I will link to it below, and you can also just click anywhere on my channel and you can go and find it, right? It says stimulus timeline. Now, what we do know is the stimulus check would be for $1,200 for filers, $1,200 for their spouse, and most likely, it's about 85% likely that the dependent check is going to be for $500, not for $1,000, and it will only be for children, not for all adults. Now, let's address who is paying hazard pay coming up. In Adams County, Mississippi, poll workers who work on election night will receive a $100 check as a hazard pay bonus. It's something. So if you are in if you are in Adams County, Mississippi, and you are a poll worker, then you could potentially get $100 in hazard pay. In Kaufman County, Texas, first responders will receive $4,000 each before taxes as a hazard pay bonus. So that's really good. Texas is doing a lot of great things. In Michigan, teachers and support staff will receive hazard pay as a thank you for just being there and keeping kids in school, keeping them educated. Teachers are going to get $500 and support staff will receive $250. Payments will be made sometime in February 2021. In Bedford County, Virginia, people will receive $2,750 if they are a full-time employee and $1,500 if they are a part-time employee. The people who are eligible for these funds in Bedford County, Virginia, include nursing home employees, firefighters, EMT personnel, non-administrative positions at the sheriff's office, and social and family services. So it really covers a lot of people, and if you're a full-time employee, you can get $2,750 if you are one of those people, if you occupy one of those positions. So that's really good there. Vermont, this is big. Vermont is offering $22 million on a first come, first serve basis. First come, first serve, $22 million, right? So you need to get on this quickly. This will go to all frontline workers who did not get hazard pay before. If you remember, Vermont has already paid hazard pay to a lot of frontline workers. But if you didn't get any of the hazard pay before, then you could potentially get it this time. Again, it's a first come, first serve basis. This will go to all frontline workers who did not get hazard pay before. Okay, I want to make that clear. You must make less than $25 per hour, not a penny more. If you make $25.10, you do not get this. You cannot qualify. Each person will receive between $1,200 and $2,000 for the hazard pay. So that is what we know right now. Now, I know I didn't go over a lot of the federal stimulus updates and what's going on in that regard. And it's because right now we're kind of in limbo. We just don't know a whole lot. But I don't want to stop you guys from getting the relief and the financial aid that you deserve. So if it's hazard pay and it's there for you, great, go and get it. If it's a rental assistance, if it's, something like a stimulus check, awesome. I hope everybody gets as much money as they possibly can, and that as long as they are deserving of that funds or of that funding. So as I know more, I promise I will share more. I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Well, I do these videos so that you guys can get as much information, updates, and possibly funds, money, so that you can actually pay to support your family, put food on the table, and keep a roof over your head. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting me here on this channel. If you want to, go and click that subscribe button so I can keep you updated on everything that's going on. Again, thank you guys for watching. Smash that thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.